Alrighty everyone, welcome back. It is now February 2nd of 2025, and given that there's a lot of outrage happening right now toward the Academy, toward the Oscars 2025, and rightfully so of how it's getting so much backlash, after handing over 13 nominations for a movie called Emilia Perez that focuses on diversity, equity, and inclusion over anything to do with merit, common sense, professionalism, creativity, or art, whether it's coming from directing, acting, producing, writing, etc., etc. Instead, they wanted to focus on an agenda. They wanted to focus on a movie about transitional surgery, which is absolutely insane. Now, we already know that this movie also stars Selena Gomez, the very same actress, by the way, that was the one that posted that crazy social media post on Instagram, really and seemingly supporting those that are actually here illegally in the United States, and on top of that, supporting the movie Emilia Perez to no end. This is Mike Zero. Subscribe if you're new and like this video to see future updates. You can also follow me at Mike01. I thank you also very much for the great and kind support. Now, it only gets worse. Beyond everything that Selena Gomez put out there, she's only making matters worse now, as she is now attacking her very own fans, specifically the fans that actually left her platform, that are no longer going to be supporting her products, whether it's anything to do with her makeup products, or anything like that, or anything to do with her work, whether it's acting, etc., etc. This is really beginning to erupt, and it's beginning to actually showcase as a fissure within the film industry just how, out of touch with reality this industry truly is, and how many of the actresses involved really have no common sense. Now, with woke media already in financial flames as they continue to double down on their narrative and agenda toward the public, one monumental development now involves more to do with Selena Gomez, where she recently attacked her very own fans after they left in droves, especially after both her crying video on social media and defending the movie Emilia Perez. Selena delivered the following: I just think it's a terrible time that we live in right now, and I can confidently say that 2025 is going to be a year filled with two-faced people. I am witnessing this right now even with my own followers and fans that once supported me that no longer do, all because I showed an emotion and respect the LGBTQ community. This is why sometimes you can't even trust your very own fans, because I think they are now being hypnotized by this new presidency. It's an awful thing to witness, and it's only going to get worse. Those that are opposed to my film, Emilia Perez, shockingly were also fans of mine. Either they were supportive of my products or my acting career. They are now no longer with me, all because my support of LGBTQ and Carla, who is such an amazing actress who delivers all the limelight in the world and absolutely deserves an Academy Award. I think the majority of the public were overreacting to my previous comments about deportations and my support for Emilia Perez. It just shows how out of place this country really is, and that includes my fans who grew up with me over the years, that sadly are individuals now I can't even recognize anymore after they decided to support this presidency. It's just an awful thing to go through. I will also make it clear to everyone that I have no regrets of what I felt needed to be said, even if it means losing fans, because if you lose fans that easily, then they really are not ride or die fans or loyal followers that will stick with you no matter what, and that's the problem right now. We need to stop buying into the lies from this presidency and embrace what the previous one established. I am crossing my fingers that we can make some historic awards for our musical Emilia Perez. It would be such a privilege to be a part of that, and I just know that once we win an award, and I think that we will, that this film, once that actually is established, that this whole country will erupt with fear of LGBTQ once again getting the support it needs. Now guys, let me just say one thing about Selena Gomez. Now, she's obviously getting very bitter. She's getting very toxic, because now she's really beginning to realize that, yeah, you could say what you want to say, but look, whenever you say things like that, especially when you say things like what you said on Instagram, and among other comments that she made in recent times, it's going to backfire on you. You're going to lose fans, alright? It doesn't mean they're two-faced. There's only so much nonsense that people can take, or there's only so much nonsense that you can say to the point where it's going to drive away your own followers. That's just the truth of it all. Whatever side you're on, if you say something insane like that, I think that you're going to really just find yourself in a very deep hole that you really can't get yourself out of. And that's where Selena Gomez is right now. I think that this could very well be her very last movie. You know, I think there's no shocker there that this could potentially be a career ender when it comes to her acting. There's no doubt about that. But look, we know at the same exact time, Selena Gomez, she's right up there with Rachel Zegler, she's right up there with other insufferable actors and or actresses within Hollywood that continue to drag politics into their career. Whether you're a singer, a musician, an actor, actress, producer, director, across the board, we are seeing this far too often, especially still in 2025, because they are resisting to stop or to refrain from engaging in politics. They want to keep doubling down on that, and it's their own mistake, and they should really see this coming. So, look, I mean, there's nobody to blame but herself. She's doing this all to herself at this point, but let's continue on. She goes on to double down further. We shouldn't have to only focus on things like merit and creativity, as this presidency is obsessing over, but rather we should focus on diversity and opportunities that can be provided to new people. And that's what my people don't understand. They just don't get it. I can only hope that my fans gain some common sense and wake the hell up at this point, because there is like this hypnotism going on right now in America. It's terrifying, and we need to focus on the truth and facts. It's a necessity that we call out the false narratives day in and day out to keep the industry intact for all actors and actresses out there that want to build something special for the people, especially actors coming from those that hold different backgrounds and ethnicities. So again, I mean, this is coming in light of the situation where now you have Carla Gascon, however you pronounce her last name there. She's the main actress, if you even want to call her an actress, of this movie, Emilia Perez, where basically she's wiping herself off of social media. She deleted her X account. A lot of comments are coming up from her past. Terrible comments that you can't even say on here, by the way. I would never even want to. And it's really backfiring to the point where now the Academy is actually beginning to actually regret handing over the 13 nominations for Emilia Perez. And I think a lot of this behavior coming from Selena Gomez also has a lot to do with Carla's recent behavior of deleting her X account and making basically this movie look even worse. You know, the fact that she is representing this film, she's representing the Academy at this point, and the fact that you have to go through deleting social media because of past comments coming up that were very disgusting just goes to show you exactly what's going on. So again, Selena Gomez, I mean, she's really rising to Rachel Zegler levels at this point. She's not quite there just yet, but she's getting there. And I think that you're going to see more resistance coming throughout the month of February as we head into March, where the reality truly sets in that yes, we have a new president, that yes, you know, he will be here for the next 4 years. And I think that they just have to accept that, you know, at this point. You know, there's no changing that at this point. Stop obsessing over politics, focus on your career instead, and that's that. That's how it should be, right? Do your job and act or sing or whatever. But overall, I would like to hear what everyone has to say about this below in the comments, and if you guys did enjoy the content for today, make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel, and I will catch you guys later.